Hey, how's it going? Hope everyone's being safe out there with the corona outbreak. We're here in New Zealand. We're up to day 7, and I've been inside quite a bit. I'm usually pretty sweet. I don't really get cabin fever, but I'm a little bit bored now, so I think we might just start on a new project. So we've got the Hilux, which is over there. Woo-wee. The beast. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop that bitch all the way to the ground, and I've got those 15 by 10s with some stretched 195s on there, and we're going to body drop it, and I'm going to fit some bucket seats into it, and yeah, we're going to put coilovers all around, and it's going to be cantilever F1 system in the back, and it's going to have QA1s all around. So yeah, I think I'm feeling pretty pumped, so I might just film what I can today. So the first problem I've encountered is I'm going to have to chop the existing bump stops out just to get the lower control arm a lot lower than what it can, because it looks like at the moment if you were to wind the torsion bars down, you probably might get maybe like 1 inch or 2 inches of like, you know, lower before it even gets to the bottom, so who knows. But yeah, I'll have a jam, cut them out. I've got a little bit of cancer in the rail, so it's probably a good thing that I fix that as well. So let's go. So if you haven't seen the beast, here it is. 1981 LN41 Hilux. Got some Achilles with some 123S tyres, stretched at 195s on the 10-inch wheel. Stick out quite a bit. It's like 4 inches. So I designed some flares on SolidWorks. Taking the fuel tank off. So I've got a bit of cancer in there. Right in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's just in there. It's all good. We can fix it. So yeah, this is the beast. Sold the wheels and the back tray off of it. So literally it's only cost me about $250. Bit of rust right there. There's the wheels. So yeah, let's go. She's a bit cold in the shed. Out of the sun, but yeah, it's a bit funny because everyone's like walking past the house, you know, because everyone can't stay indoors all day, otherwise they go fucking batshit crazy. But yeah, she's in here. Look at how fucking oh, it's crazy. But yeah, the beast is in here. Now I've got the old K24 that came out of the missus car. It had a cracked head, but yeah, the bottom end's pretty sweet. K24. Gonna probably chuck a K20 head on it. Maybe stick it in this thing if it's lucky. But yeah, let's get into it. So right in here is the bump stop, that thing there, and right in here is what stops it once it hits the chassis. So we're going to chop away that bit there on both sides and grind it and then paint it and make it look like standard, and eventually we'll probably smooth that down a little bit as well. So I've made a small cut on where I need to use the angle grinder, so it's just up there. It's not very good lighting it out here at the minute, so you can just see it. So what you have to do is, if you want to get extra clearance in here from the steering knuckle, you have to move this across, so pull, and that'll give you extra clearance in there. This side, the driver's side in New Zealand, is probably a lot easier to do, and it'll be the passenger's side in America on the left-hand drive cars. But yeah, it'll be easy to get a grinder in there, so that's no worries. The other side is a little bit more difficult, so if you want to just do this side first, it's probably the easiest. But yeah, we'll just take a small cut across there, and then once it's off, we'll rip it off, and then we'll just get the grinder sanding disc, sand it all back, paint it, and then I'll probably go through for a drive through a muddy field and get it all covered up, making it look all nice and dirty. Alright, if you can see that, that's the cut, and on this side, that you can see that cut clearly. So I've just got my screwdriver, long flat blade, and you just pretty much pry it out, and then that gives you more clearance from this bad boy here. So yeah, once you grind all the rest of it off, all of that stuff up there, and sand it back, it should look pretty standard. And yeah, you get extra clearance for when you're lowering it. So running out of sunlight now, I'm probably going to have to do the rest tomorrow, but I'll grind it and finish it today. Start on the other side actually. Alright, so that's the part there, it's cut out. Should have, yeah, an extra few inches of clearance now, so that's good. So I'm just going to put the wheels back on. It's about as much sunlight as I've got for today, and yeah, we'll just pack it up and park it back up. Sweet. Well, it's all the sunlight we got for today. I can work in my shed. So we'll work on some more tomorrow, grinding all those things down. See how we go. Woo.